Hey guys, Greg Denny. This is this is the view from our place here in the French Alps. It's unbelievable. It's so amazing. God has created such an amazing place for us to live and enjoy. I just love it. So I'm a Christian, and what that means to me is that I follow the or try to follow in my very best effort to try to follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. So in my mind, it's that clear cut. It's that simple. If you're a Christian, you're trying to follow the teachings of Christ. If you don't, then you're not a Christian. It's that clear cut, right? And he himself said, and I was reading the scriptures with my children this morning, and again, this is just a great principle. So whatever your beliefs are, search them out, study them, and strive to live by them. And whatever your beliefs are, I would encourage you to read the Bible. It is just packed with great wisdom and truth and principles for a happy and abundant life. But like I was reading to my kids this morning, Christ gave the parable of the foolish man who built his house on the sand and the wise man who built his house on the rock. And what was the distinguishing feature? He said, those who hear and do not are like the foolish man who's built his house on the sand. And those who do, they hear and do, are like those who build on the rock. So when the winds come, when the rains come, when the floods come, when the storms come, when life gets crazy and hard, those who actually do what he taught will be built on that foundation. Now, we're not perfect. I mean, it feels foolish even saying that because it's so obvious. But we at least need to be trying, really trying. Not this little pittance of an effort, but really trying to study and understand and live what he teaches. One of those major things is to love people. And so I feel like if your heart and mind is filled with prejudice and racism and bigotry, and you're trying to put yourself above other people or races or nations or other religious groups, even in sharing this video, saying that I'm a Christian, I'm better than other. No, I'm not saying that. Please, we've got to, because Christ taught this, if we're going to be Christians, we've got to love other people. And I'm so saddened. I see so much bitterness and so much hatred and so much prejudice. People sharing it on their websites, on their blogs, on their social media posts. Just this meanness, this cynicism, this criticism. And it's harsh and it's mean. And I think it's unchristlike. And so my encouragement with this video is just that we all be more kind, more loving, more Christ-like. Let's sincerely and vigorously strive to follow the teachings of Christ to become more like him. Let's live. What a great example. And there are other fantastic examples. I believe he is the example, the number one, the perfect example. And that we ought to strive to say what he would say, to think what he would think, to do what he would do, to become who he would have us become. So we can really, truly become more Christ-like people and be true Christians in the most basic and important sense of that word. So let's study his word, strive to become better, to remove our weaknesses and our flaws and overcome our biases and our prejudices and any racism, any bitterness or enmity that we have in our lives. Let's get that out of the way and go out and serve and love and live in peace with each other. Reach upward.